Just getting started again today. It's 10 minutes to 4, so the day's almost done and we're only just getting started. But I spent all this morning actually in an award ceremony, and kind of proud of this one. So even though we weren't actually able to attend an award ceremony, we did it online. It was held through Zoom, so that was a little bit strange, but at least we can do something. But this is an All-Star, All-Ireland Business Award for trust, performance and customer centricity. So hopefully that describes who we are. And it was a full auditing process that we went through over the last few months, where they looked at our company and how we do stuff, and how we do our marketing, how we deal with customers, just all kinds of different details. And it was just a really, really cool thing to be awarded. And got this nice little plaque. So that's how I spent this morning, and it's always nice to be getting an award for something. Didn't quite get to dress up, but at least we got it. So today what I'm going to work on is the headstock. So whenever we're molding this instrument, this is all going to be hollow, but the headstock is going to be a solid piece. So we can't just have that full of carbon fiber. We actually have to have something else that the carbon fiber will envelop. So what I'm doing is I'm going to cast, or have cast, a core piece that will make a mold, and then we'll use that to make a centerpiece for the mold, for the headstock, every time we build it. So I'm just going to pull this out. I cast this yesterday out of a combination of resin and aluminium powder. Oh, it's actually here. It's out on this side of the mold. So what I did was I used 2 millimeters of sheet wax, set it into all the cavity, and then poured the resin in. And there we are. So that gives me the profile of the headstock. But we're going to take all this wax off, so it'll give me a miniature version of the headstock. So cast this using a mixture of a polyester casting resin and aluminium powder, and we used that earlier on in the process as well. Works really well for creating a form. The fun part is trying to get all this wax back on again. So what this has given me is an exact replica of the headstock, but 2 millimeters thinner on every proportion. So whenever we go to make the headstock of the actual guitar, we can wrap that with the same thickness of carbon fiber, and then that will encapsulate this casting, which will actually, in the actual guitar, will cast this in a lightweight filler, because it really is it's not to create structure, it's only just to fill up the space. Then we wrap the outside with an exoskeleton of carbon, and that makes it really strong, but still quite lightweight.
Brothers, sisters, won't you lend me your ear and tell me what you seek, what you fear? Damnation from the truth you cannot find. Salvation comes from fighting for your mind. You gotta find, shine your light. Gotta find, shine your light. lost find where they belong. 'Cause I've seen a fortune that favors the brave, and I've seen a king rise from a slave. You gotta fight, shine your light. You gotta fight, shine your light. You gotta fight, shine your light.
Okay, so that needs a little bit more clean up, but that's turned out really well. The gap lines you can see there are just quite perfect. And so that's what's going to be inside the headstock of every guitar, or a replica of that. So we've got to make a mold of that probably tomorrow. Okay, so that's all we have for today. I'm not really going to get too far on it today, but tomorrow or maybe the following day, we'll get the mold made on this. But just to remind you of the competition that we have running to win one of our Weissenborn guitars whenever they're completed. Please send us a video if you're a slide player of any style. Please send them in to us. We're including them on our daily videos here, and it's just been really inspiring as we've been building this guitar, just to hear other slide players. So be sure to send in your videos, that'd be fantastic. Also, I was just thinking today about the session that we did a few years back in Co.Donegal. And that was a fantastic day where we had a bunch of different musicians together. I just started me thinking about recreating that someday and having a Weissenborn in there. You know, whenever you get a bunch of musicians together, I just really can see this instrument just filling out the mix. That day we had Ted there playing a dobro resonator that was made by Fitzhard, another local fantastic luthier. So yeah, I can really see one of these being used in a session, so we might recreate that down the line. So we'll leave you maybe with a couple of minutes from the session as we finish off today. So I hope you're all doing well, and we'll see you again tomorrow.